The thing. Tape is a real deal here. I am going to show you a couple things really fast. I know we mostly have the wide tape right now. I want to make sure as we're putting tape on things, you see there's a variety of locations, a variety of directions, all sorts of things going on here. This is too big of a flap. We don't need a flap that big. This is a nice flap, but it's the wrong direction. I want flaps on the right side in this direction. The flappy should be on top because when I pipette, I want to be able to just pull that down, open my box, close the box back up, and boom, that's back in place. If it's on the bottom, then you're accidentally having the top flop around and do weird things it doesn't work well. So from now on, always, tape is on the right side of the closure, and the little flap is on top. I should not see anything other than that from here on out because everybody's watching this video now, and that is what we need. And I don't care if it's white tape, skinny tape, whatever. Let's put them on this side. And there's a variety right now. That's fine. I'm not. If you saw your initials anywhere, I don't care. I'm not calling anybody out because I have not made this clear at any point in time yet this year. So I'm doing it now. And again, that's too big of a flap. You just need something small enough to grab. Even like this is, I would say, is too big of a flap. Make it small enough big enough to grab, but not so big that it gets in the way. Okay, so the next thing with autoclaved items, I'm gonna come on over here, and I have some bottles. They are screw cap bottles. If it's a screw cap bottle, it should have a cover, not foil. Common error, and this video is fixing that as of today. So when you autoclave these, again, flap at the top. That's decent. It's almost big, but not bad. The cover now is on tight. When you autoclaved that, the cover was loose. After it got cooled off, like completely cool, you cannot tighten that cap until it's cool. Actually room temp, not kind of warm, because it creates a suction and then the caps fall apart. There's an inner piece on the cap. So these bottles are going to have to get redone. Again, not a big deal, but this is kind of useless to us to have it autoclaved on the shelf with foil on top. That said, I have caps here. There are two drawers. That should have the smaller caps. This has the larger caps. Look, those are the caps that are supposed to be on those bottles. Now, as you look at these caps, they have a liner on the inside. You can see like this one's starting to bubble up. That one is not going to last much longer. If there is no liner, oh, here's an example. That one lost its liner. Guess what? This one is worthless. It does not seal. It goes in the garbage. These caps have to have a liner or it will not seal properly. So there's a variety of insides. Those are mostly the same. Some of them are rubbery. These plastic caps do not have a liner. That's fine. But the black caps need to have a liner. So that's where you find the caps. And all those bottles need to have those on. Last piece with this. As you are coming in here, if you ever see dishes here, that means they're dirty and you should be washing them. That's an easy place to look. The flow goes from here. If you see dirty dishes, wash them, leave them here to air dry. If you're in the morning and there's a bunch of stuff here, it's probably from last night, and at this point it's probably dry. That means you can go ahead and move these forward. If you don't know what to do, ask. You can at least, like with these, well, you may or may not know what is the next step for everything. If you don't know, please ask. In general, from here, things go into the dishwasher. I will have a separate dishwasher video coming up soon. From the dishwasher, for the most part, things are going to get autoclaved in one of these two. From here, they get dried. This, to open it, just flip the lever up, open the door. Things get dried in here. Close back up. Like first person in the morning can check that. If there's stuff in there, put it away. It's been there overnight. From there, they get put away on the shelf. That will typically be either the glassware here or the tip and tube boxes. So that's just a brief on that flow of how things go. And one last thing about the bottles and those caps. I already talked about the caps, but the bottles. If the rim of that glass bottle is chipped, it's garbage. You cannot use any of the bottles if there's a chipped rim. Any that have a chipped rim immediately go into the glass trash. Feels like a big waste, I get it, but that they will not seal. The bottles are useless if we cannot seal them. So if that you're putting cover on, take a look at it. The bottle cannot be chipped, that's the rim, and the cover that you're using has to have that inner piece. Those are the two components that make it sealable and usable. That's it for now. More later. Bye, guys.